I am Zatu, the narrator, the unseen voice that guides you through this grand adventure. You, the listener, can hear my words, yet the characters within this tale remain oblivious to my presence. I am your window into their world, your guide to the secrets and intricacies of those who dwell within it. Like Watu the Watcher, I am bound by the sacred code of non-interference. I cannot sway the tides of fate, nor dictate what paths our heroes will tread. I am but the weaver of stories, the scribe of destiny, chronicling events as they unfold. Brace yourself, for the journey ahead promises wonder, peril, and revelations beyond imagination. Let us step into the tale together as I unveil its mysteries to you.
Welcome back to LMG Presents Marvel Multiverse RPG. My name is Jordan. I am the narrator for this podcast. And if you've been joining us long, then you know what we're doing here. We're in the Cataclysm of Kang, and I'm just go ahead and introduce everybody. So first up, I got Josh playing as Blazer. Josh, tell us who Blazer is.
Blazer's a mutant with energy manipulation powers because she beams energies and make shields.
All right, we got Ethan playing Stormshade. Ethan, tell us who Stormshade is.
Stormshade is a teleporting cowboy from Colorado with a magic sword.
And then our newest member, we got Jeremiah playing as Will-O-Wisp. Jeremiah, tell us who he is.
Yeah. He's a member of the Resistance, and he wields some magic.
Yeah, we haven't got to see him in battle yet, but we will soon see him. And then Jax couldn't join us tonight, but Jax is playing Fireboy, who is the, as he likes to say, the young, angsty teenager with the hot hands and can produce fire. So yeah, that's the cast, and I will do a quick recap, and we will just hop right back into it. So, recap from last time: the Riftguards successfully take down two of the Supremacy leaders, Gorgon and Viper, and make their way across. Make their daring escape from the Hydra headquarters. They soon track down the Resistance hideout, where they meet the leader, Will-O-Wisp. After sharing what they've learned with the group, they then come up with a plan to infiltrate Horizon Labs, rescue America Chavez, shut down the portal, and find their way back to their own universe. So just to set the scene again, so our group, made it to Horizon Labs, sneakily, not sneakily, I don't know. They talked their way to through the receptionist, and the receptionist left them, and they found their way to the second floor. As they come up to the second floor, they see a whole lot of basically rooms with laboratories, I guess, individual laboratories. And they also saw a mysterious man walking, and he seems to have just walked right through the wall. With that, we will pick up where we left off. So the group, basically they're all here on the second floor. What's everybody doing?
Um,
Now you go
Okay.
ahead, Josh.
I was gonna say, like, I want to. We might want to follow the guy that just walked through the wall. Like, if they're trying to keep something secret here, that's seems pretty likely.
Didn't our intel say America was on the third floor, though? Should we rescue them first and then come back, or?
Well, we're here on the second floor.
Sure, we can investigate.
All right. Try to should we? I don't think we should roll for initiative. Like,
Yeah,
I
can
guess
we
they're.
like just sneak across to that wall?
I mean, you can definitely try to sneak across and see what's over there, but I mean, they're definitely eyes kind of, you see the lab technicians just kind of walking back and forth, doing lab stuff,
Okay,
working
so
on stuff.
this is gonna be fairly out in the open then.
It looks
Yeah,
like
correct.
this is a window, like right here. Looks
So
like a window. I
that's
don't know about the
actually,
bottom,
so
but
actually number five, that's to the first floor. It's just like a
Oh,
hole,
okay.
and you can see the middle is also where the first floor is.
right, like this part goes down. I'm talking like the white line right here looks like a window, and like these are doors, so
Oh,
they wouldn't be able to see through those. But there
correct.
is a giant window there. And it looks like to be the same on the bottom side down there.
Correct.
So
All right. Well,
have
in
to
that
be
case,
careful.
we're not gonna be able to sneak past. Yeah, maybe we should. We know America's on the third floor. Go up there.
It might be worth just at least peeking up there
Okay,
just to see.
so is everybody going? Anybody staying? Like, yeah, what's the plan here?
We should probably all stick together.
Yeah.
I'm still a floor behind, but I'm like making my way up.
Actually,
So like if I come here and I don't see them, then like I'll just
So,
continue on.
well, actually, it's, I guess via our headset, Stormshade, we're gonna head up to the third floor, but on the second floor,
Could I check out the other
like, yeah,
corner?
do walk through a wall.
Because it was on the far side, right? It was over here
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, opposite corner of the stairwell.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I think I move around a little bit better than. Well, I don't know anything about Will, but I know how
this party
Blazer moves. So
this party is entirely 3 bards and a rogue.
3 kobolds in a trench coat. Here we go.
Okay, so what do you guys want Fireboy to do?
Probably stick
Oh.
with us. I don't think he's
Yeah.
that stealthy.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it sounds like you guys are going up to the third floor. So let me grab Will and Blazer, and then Stormshade. You going to the second floor?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
which
gonna
you
go.
already okay.
I'm gonna go to like where they were at on the second floor, like that corner, and probably just teleport across to and see if I can find what they were talking about. Because I wasn't there to see the guy walk through the door, but Blazer tells me over the headset, like, "Hey, check the far corner. Shenanigans be afoot."
All right. So then, Will and Blazer, you guys are going to be right here where these stairs are. So basically, you guys went up to the third floor. So you guys can see the third floor, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, as you enter the third floor, you notice that this is basically like a large storage facility, where you see basically just like a vast amount of weapons. There's also doors that you can kind of get into to actually go into the weapons to see everything what you need there. But basically, this is like a storage facility. And can you guys see? Do I have it unlocked? Can you see it?
We can see like the floor, but not the top and the bottom both have big blocks on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me consider, yeah. So, yeah, what do you guys want to do while you're in here? We'll kind of start with you guys. And then you guys can kind of use your run speed and everything, kind of move around.
Yeah, I guess first. So are
Are
these still in,
these
like,
rooms unlocked?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we need to look and see if we think the doors might have alarms or something on it?
You can do a visuals check with a target number 14. And that could be for both of you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
15.
So yeah, and both of you guys passed that one with ease. So these doors, they look unlocked. But as you're kind of like looking through there, you also notice that each of the lockers, each of these storage facility lockers are protected by a laser grid system. And you also notice that kind of one of the laser grid isn't quite functioning as well as the others.
Are the lasers just like in front of the door?
You see the lasers are actually just surrounding the storage facilities. So you see the red around each of the lockers.
Let's go check out the one that doesn't look like it's working right.
Yeah, like how malfunctioning is it? Would it be like a dance to get through it, or like or could we like fairly safely walk through it?
So you would have to, if you want to try to reach in there, you would definitely, it would have to be an agility check.
Like we can get in the room though, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
But it's the
Okay.
actual like
Items.
And is it like a closed off cabinet?
So like the cat, I mean, everything looks wide open, but you see the lasers just kind of surrounding
Okay.
it.
So what kind of weapons are in here that Like, is there anything that looks like it could be useful?
I mean, you see the one that you're right in front of right now. You guys were kind of walking through the storage facility. You see guns, rifles, handguns, all those type of things. The one you guys walked upon right now looks to have some sort of grenade.
Um,
Let me see if I
how
can. Let me see if I can
how
actually.
difficult does it look to try and reach in there and snag the grenade?
Let me actually. So yeah, you see a grenade right off in there. So in order for you to try to grab this thing, you're going to need to do an agility check with a target number of 10 to see if you can reach inside.
Oh yeah, that seems
I
fairly easy for my agility.
And
I have
there's a
light-based powers. Could I help him by like trying to be ready to like shoot light at the receptor of the laser if he breaks one?
yeah, that we'll say that'll give him an edge. And actually, you see 3 grenades in there to be exact.
And
Um,
my non-combat agility is 10, so
to just be should be
should
a
be
pretty
automatic. Yeah,
Yeah.
22.
yeah. So tell us what that looked like when you reached in here with this laser.
Yeah, we can see this one's malfunctioning, and maybe the laser's like more visible and like, or like static, and like I can kind of see, I see a grenade that can fit through the gap in the lasers, so I just reach in and pull out a funky looking grenade, because who doesn't need one of those?
So yeah, you reach in, you grab all 3 of the grenades, and it actually looks you haven't seen this grenade before. But while you guys are kind of investigating the grenade, we're gonna hop over to Stormshade. Stormshade, what are you doing over here?
I am getting up to the second floor, which I guess I should put my. And then they said it's the far corner, so I'm gonna use my stealthy teleportation business to teleport past the windows and stuff here. As long as there's still nobody like walking out on this balcony, like
Yeah,
out here, because this looks over to the bottom, right?
correct.
Okay, yeah. As long as there's nobody out on this balcony, I want to teleport like over to this far corner and try to like what's it called on here? Like a vigilance check to see if I can find anything
Yes.
funky with the wall, whether it's like a button or just like a hologram or whatever. Just try to find what they were talking about.
So before you do that, actually, I'm happy you said that because you guys are kind of in the corner, but now you're about to kind of move around. Can I get a vigilance check with a target number of 10?
Is a 20.
So, I mean, before you even, blink over there or anything, you do notice that there are security cameras kind of everywhere located in here. You notice that the lab technicians are also kind of moving around. So if you want to try to get over here, it's definitely going to be an agility check with the target number 14 to kind of go unspotted by these cameras.
Okay. And I do have the trait sneaky, so I get an edge with sneaking or trying to be stealthy. I think it would be worth it to teleport over and then make an agility check over there and see what I can do.
Okay.
I'm not great at agility, but I'm okay.
So yeah, target number 14, and then we'll see if you get past that, without being noticed.
I'm gonna move myself there just in case I do get noticed. I am already over out in the open like a dum-dum. And then agility 18. I'm gonna try to get a fantastic here. Oh, almost.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
take
you almost did get it. So I mean, cameras are like panning everywhere, and you blink over there, and I mean, you immediately get past it. And so, since you are on this side, let me see if I can reveal this part over here, which it should be already revealed.
The bottom half is still blacked out for me. The top half is not.
Okay. So yeah, you notice that there is a room over here, and you can also let's do a vigilance check with a target number of 16. We're gonna call this one a little bit difficult.
Almost a 616.
So yeah, you passed that with ease. You
Is
mhm.
this part right here is still supposed to be blacked out, right? This
Well-
is the only part I'm supposed to see.
Correct. Well,
Okay.
now
Yeah, sorry.
So you did a vision check, and so with this vision check, what are you looking for?
I would, Nightcrawler in the White House my way over here, and then just start searching the wall for any sort of like panel or button, anything that seems out of place, or even just like feeling it to see if maybe it's just like a hologram wall that you just, walk through and it's not really there.
So yeah, I mean, you feel your way around, and a door just basically slides, um, open. Let's see, so I'll let you decide. So I mean, you see the door panel. It did
Right.
slide. It did slide open. But it's up to you, kind of what you want to do.
Definitely just peek my head in before, just running head first in, just to see if there's any people or more security cameras and like immediately like in this first little area inside the door.
So with you peeping, with you halfway peeping in, I'll say you could probably see about halfway through right now. You notice that you found a secret door. You notice that there is a scientist, kind of looks like he's working on something. He's like behind a screen. You hear him talking, and you hear someone talking back to him, but you can't quite make out who's talking unless you
Two voices, but I only see one guy.
correct.
Okay. So I'm a pretty strong dude. I've been known to kill henchmen with one attack, but I don't want to like smash in the head of a scientist guy,
Mm-hmm.
So could I, so the screen he's standing behind seems to be like at least a waist to chest high, like computer screen or something.
Correct.
I would like to try as quietly as possible to poof in behind him and like, I guess just like sleeper hold this guy down, and like if I like hit him and knock him out or whatever, like place him behind the desk like as quietly as possible. So like in a teleport, attack roll, stealth check.
Okay. So we'll do an agility check, target number 14, and then a melee check with a target number 14 as well, to see if you can sneakily do this.
Okay. Agility is for the sneak, and then
correct.
the melee check is for the attack. Okay.
Correct.
First, because that's what's going to fail me. 14. Let me try.
Oh yeah, you do get the edge.
I get the edge because it's sneaky. Oh, it stays 14. Dang it.
So I mean, you're able to poof behind him. You still grab him.
Yeah.
Oh, now you got to do a melee check. You're right behind him.
Yeah, and I still want to. You want to just roll like a regular attack here?
You can do a melee check, non-combat.
Okay. It's 24.
So yeah, tell me what happened there.
Yeah. So I come over, start feeling on the wall. It just like whooshes open, Star Wars style. I peek in, see this guy, hear him talking. I'm like, okay, we're gonna try to do this the non-loud way. So I just poof in and just grab the guy and like slowly take him to the ground and lay him on the ground behind the like desk or computer screen thing that he's standing at there. And then I want to see like what else do I see on the other end of the room.
Yeah, you're about to find out real fast. So as you do that, you poof in. There's a man with a scientist with an egg shape, and he's like, "Who the hell are you?" And as you see around him, there is an active portal with a bunch of machines hooked up to him. But as that's going on, I mean, we flip back over to the boys on the third floor above. What are you guys doing?
So I just pulled these. So I've got 3 grenades. What do I know? Like, do I know how to use them? Like, what they're gonna do?
So I mean, right now these grenades to you they don't look like normal grenades. There's only 3 of them. There's no directions on how to use them or anything right now. I mean, you just have them right now.
Will, are you very tech savvy?
No.
I would say we can do a logic check with the target number 14 if anybody wants to take that on.
It's not gonna go well.
Yeah, it's not gonna go well. I might.
We are
learn
not a
less
smart
about
group. I just want Josh to be able to tag in your other character that
My
was
other character,
completely
right?
technology based. Like, oh, I'm gonna phone a friend real quick. Like, hey,
If I combine the two characters, this one can aim and that one had tech.
yeah, there you go.
Would've been
It's
great.
Let me check something right quick. Josh, do you
Um,
have? Did I?
I rolled a 13.
Do you have anything in your journal that it says anything about the? Let me check. I don't want to spoil anything.
Don't spoil.
Let me see
Yo,
what I
tell me what you have in your journal. Do you have anything in your journal? Because I can't remember if you guys got this or not.
I have research and development files.
What's on those files?
I've got a wall safe with a code. And it
A
says
new type of remote detonation device.
yeah, a new type of remote detonation device that works between multiverses with directions on how to use it. Also, there are prototypes stored at Horizon Labs on the third. Oh shit!
There you go.
It's
You
in
have
the journal.
directions.
I had directions.
So yeah,
So in the margins of the notes next to the map of the third floor. So the prototypes are what's on the third floor, which I bet this is what we just found. And we do know how to use them.
there you go. So
So if I'm reading these instructions on how to use it, what does it say?
have we obtained any? This is where it's bad because I should have been paying attention more. Let me check one thing. It might. Let me see.
The only grenade stuff we've had are the ones we got from Fury that like shut down the
Oh yeah,
shield barrier
shields.
things.
Okay,
which
you
we
actually-
should still have some of those.
Okay, you actually don't have the. You don't have. You just have the like it's a prototype, but you don't have everything yet. But yeah,
You don't have like the remote to it or something like that. Is that what?
correct.
Okay.
But I guess per our
Because you don't have it, dude, right? Let me just.
in
I
the
don't
research
remember
and-
finding any like
the research
remote
and development
things.
files say
Okay, yeah, I found it.
yeah, where the
You know how to
prototypes are
use
stored.
it, but it doesn't say like. Maybe
Yeah,
you found the
directions how to use
explosive
it.
part, but not the controller for it, like to hit the button and make them go boom or whatever.
Correct. Okay,
Because
so
it does
yes.
say it's a remote detonation device, so it needs a.
So we have the bomb itself, but not the detonator, which is not great.
Yeah, because who knows where the detonator is? That's what it seems like.
Is that well? We have directions, so the directions should say either you need a detonator or you pull the pin and throw it into the next multiverse.
Correct. So you don't. Yeah. Okay. I have it. So you don't have the detonator yet. You don't have directions on how to use it, but you do know what it is right now. You do know that this is a plasma grenade, but a multiversal plasma grenade.
Okay,
So you're still missing some parts to it.
all right, but at least we've got 3 potential multiverse portal grenades.
Question about just the research and development files. The map of the third floor. Can you guys? Because I missed that session where you guys got that information. Can I get a refresher on who, like, how we got that map and like what all? Is it like a rough map or something, or is it like a legit like X marks the spot? This is where we got to go thing.
Yeah, because I got that out of the computers in Hydra headquarters.
Okay. Is it like a full-on map of the third floor and like where we need to go?
I think it was. I don't think it was a map. I think it was just like.
Yeah, I think it just said.
This is
like,
a note.
yeah, it's a note that the.
Oh, next to the map of the third floor. Okay. Understood.
So there, we do have a code for a wall safe.
Is that wall safe supposed to be here, or was that?
But
at
I don't think we know
headquarters?
where the wall safe is.
Okay. Okay.
None
Cool.
of these really look like wall safes, so
Yeah, can we scout the rest of the floor just to
Yeah.
look for a wall safe or?
Yeah, I think we're also looking for America, and we thought she might be here on the third floor, but
If she's not here, maybe she's down in that room on the second floor.
Do we
So-
know how many
Yeah.
floors are in this building? It's just 3, right?
4.
Four. Okay.
Oh,
So there's one more.
well, I guess. Okay.
I would say, and if you want to continue looking around, you can do a vigilance check with a target number of 14 for at least this side of the building, or
Okay.
like this side, yeah, because there's a whole nother half as well.
20 and 16.
20 and 16 both pass. So, you go looking around, you're seeing all these like lasers and weapons and everything, and you don't find anything on this side of the building.
Let's clear the other side real quick, and then
yeah,
maybe onto the fourth floor.
yeah, I agree.
So you guys basically walked out this side and going to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Roll vigilance again.
Yeah. So this time, let's actually do an agility check, target number
Oh.
14, because there's also kind of cameras as well on this floor as well.
oh god. All right, good luck.
I got this.
I don't.
Stay put.
I mean, yeah, I'd probably stay put if I saw cameras and not try and pass.
So yeah, 23 passes. So I mean, you can make your way to the other side.
We still have no idea what Willow does, right?
Oh yeah, we
'Cause
don't,
we-
do we?
I don't think we ever really
hinted
talked
that
about it.
I hinted that I controlled powers.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you probably could use some of your powers here if you needed to help as well. So like, yeah, you can use your powers outside of combat as well if you needed to.
I mean, I have light powers, so I could try and like blast lights at the camera, but I feel like that's as suspicious as a man walking past them.
Just see a big ass light.
Otherwise, most of my powers affect people, not like technology.
What was the DC? How high did you have to get?
So on that, the agility check,
Yeah.
it was 14.
I mean, Blazer, you could use or even Fireboy because he would be here too.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, dude, I completely forgot Fireball.
Like use a reaction to help
Like a
teammate.
help teammate.
Just let him re-roll the 2.
Yeah,
I
You're
guess
like, hey,
I
watch
figure-
out! There's a
that
camera.
will literally get me
Yeah.
through it. So
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like
he just needs one more,
Fire. Let me grab Fireboy because I completely forgot about him.
and we can just like ignore Fireboy,
Yeah, that's fine.
like because that's a
Yeah.
lot of work for you, and you already have a lot of stuff going on as it is. Unless you just want to like roll all this stuff too.
That's
like,
fine.
up to you,
He's falling behind. But yeah, he's like, yo, watch out for the camera. It's right there.
never mind. I re-rolled the exact same. too.
No.
No, like, okay,
I
wanna react
think
to
we're
then.
blown on both accounts. In all honesty,
So I mean, with that going on, before any alarms go off, Blazer, you're in this other room. Do you want to do another check to see what you find?
Yes.
So it'll be another visions check, target number 14.
17.
17 works. I mean, it passes. You also look around in this room. I mean, again, you're just seeing a lot of the same things, and that's the only thing you really find. No wall safe here.
All right.
No alarms have went off yet. We're gonna roll over to Stormshade. Stormshade, this mysterious man with the egg-shaped head, is like, hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed to be on this floor.
So as we know from the mini sessions we've had, I'm not a talker, so I'm not going to even try to like talk my way out of this. I am just going to punch the shit out of this guy because he's the only one in here, right? It's the only guy I see on the map.
Right. So yeah, so he's the only one, and
Yeah.
he's in this portal directly behind him. Yes.
So question: I have a power that is dependent on if they're my rank or not.
Mm-hmm.
Is this guy my rank?
Not.
Hold on. Is it higher or lower? Hold on. Let me do equal or higher rank. So he's a lower rank than me, correct?
Correct. He is lower than you.
Okay, so I can't use that. Yeah.
is he a standard scientist or do you think
No,
there's something?
I think he's different.
Okay.
Can I do like a vigilance check to like see like maybe his coat is different or like he looks more important of or some way? I just know his token looks different. That's why I assumed he
Yeah.
was different. But I'll make a vigilance to
Yeah. Target number 14.
see if he seems important. I don't know if he's important or not. But I know he can set off an alarm, and that would be bad for us. So I am going to. I'm going to teleport to the guy, like behind him, and I want to try to, like, restrain, like, grapple him. And
What if he? So before you do that,
Yeah, sure.
so you have he's like, who are you? And he sees like you're clearly not talking, but you clearly have his scientist. And he says, let's talk. You don't seem much like a talker, but let me explain myself.
Real name Elias Star. Height 5 foot 7 inches. Weight 320 pounds. Gender male. Eyes blue. Hair none. Size average. Distinguishing features: unusually large conical head. After being fired for trying to steal atomic secrets, Elias Star became a disgraced scientist who turned to crime. Recruited by wealthy criminals to take down Ant-Man Hank Pym, Star repeatedly failed but became addicted to the life of a supervillain. As Egghead, he has continued to target the scientific community, especially Pym and his allies, despite multiple defeats, imprisonments, and even death.
My name is.
Oh, this feels mind controlling.
My name is Elijah Starr. I am the head scientist here. A lot of people call me Egghead, obviously because of the shape of my head. But you don't seem like you're from around here. Let's talk. And so he wants to try to talk to you. He's gonna try to do an ego check. So he can do an ego check versus your ego to try to get you to talk. 13.
Yeah, my ego defense is 12.
Okay, so he passes. So I mean, basically, right now he's kind of, talking to you right now. He says, "What do you know about portals?"
I summon a portal and pull my sword through the portal.
So he says,
You're pretty familiar with portals.
Yeah, I've been
It's
there
like-
once or twice.
I see. So you know about portals. And do you know what this portal behind me, where it leads to?
Just like a cock of the head. Still don't say anything, but like he kept me from attacking him with his ego check. But still, like just like a cock of the head. Still don't say anything. Just staying back away from him over here.
He says, This is the next stage of evolution. This is what will bring a new change to this world. Hydra will continue to rule this world, but not only this world, but all the other worlds. And so he's kind of like walking back and forth, like, talking, pointing at the portal and everything. He's like, look how beautiful it is. This is perhaps one of my greatest creations.
So as soon as he starts talking about ruling the world with Hydra, like, so his initial like, oh, like I'm just a scientist, like let's talk, is like, oh, maybe he's getting forced to do this stuff. As soon as he starts talking about we're gonna rule the world as Hydra, like I know for a fact he's a bad guy. Like I don't like him. We're not gonna get along.
Okay.
I don't like. I don't know how to say like I want to break out of the ego check because he beat like his 13 beat my 12. But like I no longer have any trust or idea of this guy being anything but Hydra bad guy.
So you're still holding the other guy, right?
No, I like put him to sleep and set him.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
ground.
Okay. Okay. As he's also as he's continuing talking, like he's like walking back and forth. He also kind of reveals that even though he created this portal that you see right here, he's actually pretty scared. Like, he talks about Hydra ruling the world, but he also reveals that, he's scared, that he feels like something terrible is going to come through this. But he can't say what it is. But he also can't stop what it is. He can't stop, won't stop what it is.
Can't stop, won't stop.
So yeah, he's just like pacing back and forth and everything.
To refresh everyone's memory, we've seen the Crimson Surfer's arm come through one of these. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. Oh, he just got all funky.
I know. I just messed up. I messed that up. I wish I could undo it. Dang it! I don't know what to do. Oh, well.
So can I? Two things. One, I want to do like a vigilance check to see if I see any sort of, either on the panel in front of me or like closer to the portal, any sort of, I don't want to just say an off switch, but like a giant like power, like shut down the power to everything, emergency shut off type switch anywhere in the room for the portal specifically. And then after that, well, I guess it depends on if I see.
Yeah. So let's do a vigilance check. Vigilance check with the target number 16.
18.
Nice.
18 passes. So yeah, you kind of like eyeing around the room, and you actually don't spot anything that looked like it could shut down this portal.
That's kind of what I figured.
And he even notices you, looking around. He's like, "Oh, are you looking for something? Are you wanting to try to figure out how can you stop this portal? You can't stop this portal." And as he's kind of walking around and everything, he's getting close and everything. What do you want to do?
I will tell him I've seen what's trying to come through these portals, and we're not having anything of it. And I teleport and attack the dude.
Oh, you've seen what's coming?
I've seen enough. And that, like, immediately disappear and reappear next to him with a sword and smacking the shit out of me.
Okay.
Unless he can stop me from doing it, then, do your thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, so we can go into a combat check, just you and him.
Okay.
So let's do a quick
initiative.
Yeah, golly, that's crazy. We'll do a quick initiative check, and then we'll check back on the other guys here in a minute. So roll for his initiative. Yeah, he definitely ain't going first. So Egghead rolled a 7 and Stormshade rolled a 21. So yeah, what do you want to do?
So originally I wanted to just grab him and be like, but now he's a crazy person and we don't get along with crazy people very well. So I'm going to teleport. Probably a good idea. Behind him, and I'm attacking him. Melee attack.
Just regular melee check. All right.
Yeah, with my sword and whatnot. So yeah, let's do that. 16, I get an edge because it's a signature attack. Let's do that. Doesn't change anything. So just a 16 to hit him.
That definitely hits. And how much damage is it? 31?
31.
So yeah, I mean, tell us what happened there.
He's in the middle of doing his little, bad guy speech. And once he starts talking about ruling the world and we can't stop it and all this kind of stuff, it's, I'm not one to sit and gab about things. So just disappear, reappear behind him, and just a quick slash. For 31.
31, he goes completely down. And as he's going down, he's on the ground, about to go unconscious, and he's like, "You won't stop what's coming. Kang is coming." And he just completely faints.
Oh, shit. Can I find, or I don't know if we would have, general supplies on us or not, but can I find something to, tie these two guys up?
Sure. You can do
a vigilance or something.
14.
17.
So yeah, 17 gets it.
Yeah. So whether it's, like wires, or if I have fucking rope on me because I'm a cowboy or something, I don't know. I've never thought about having a rope on me, but
Different portal.
yeah, portal their hands together. But yeah, I would like to like get them together and tie them up, preferably in the corner somewhere, like maybe between these two big things over here, something like that. Just so if somebody opens the door, they don't immediately see them. I know there's security cameras and crap everywhere, so they probably already know. And then I would radio to the crew, who are in the middle of doing sneaky things, I believe, and be like, guys, we have another portal. This crazy scientist guy said that we can't shut it off, and Kang is coming.
And we'll flash back over to our group on the 3rd floor. I mean, you guys don't hear any alarms or anything right now going off. So what do you guys want to do?
Let's head to the 4th floor, but we should probably still try and be sneaky. Like, we don't know that we've been necessarily spotted, and there's no alarms going off, so we should probably try and sneak out of here.
Yeah. So you guys want to head to the 4th floor. And actually, so the stairs, dude, that you came from, it actually stopped on the 3rd floor. And so forcing you guys, you see that there is an elevator here.
Well, it's a good thing I made that check anyways. So I guess we'll go to the elevator then.
Go to the elevator.
All right. So both of you guys are going to the 4th floor. Well, not both, but all 3. So Fire Boy's with you guys. Let me get you guys to the 4th floor. All right. So you guys should be over here by the elevator. And
is that open in the center, like all the way down? Or
yep, that's all the way down to the 1st floor. So from here, I think you might, if I can reveal just the doors. You see rooms. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See 7 rooms with all the doors closed.
Yes, we character over.
Let's start with the one closest to us and start peeking through doors. Try and stay as stealthy as we can.
Yeah, so, my agility is a bit higher, so I can go first and just peek and see if there's
Yeah, I'll try and stay behind him.
Okay.
Because I mean, I literally can't stop glowing.
So you peep inside the first one. So I'll go ahead and get this first one unlocked. You see that this is just so you can go ahead and put yourselves inside the lab, or this one. This one is just like a regular like laboratory. You kind of see 2 huge desks, not desks, but 2 huge tables and like computers and everything around. But it appears to be kind of nothing in this one.
On to the next one.
Yep.
Again, this time you see kind of more of the same for this one as well. Just more kind of laboratories, no scientists or anything around, or anything going on.
Go to the next one.
Yep.
Let's get a vigilance check. Oh, not vigilance check. Sorry, an agility check. Actually, no, it's fine. It's fine. So this one also opens up, and there's nothing in this one as well.
Okay.
All right. I guess go to the back corner.
This one opens up, and this one is a server room, and you actually see kind of a safe against the wall.
Oh, snap.
Think that's our wall safe?
Yeah.
So now it has a keypad that's attached to it.
All right. Well, I would like to try the code that I have.
All right. So what's the code you got?
8219.
So yeah, it opens up. One second.
I really hope it's the detonator for the bomb we're just carrying around.
My bad, I gotta back you up just a little bit so I can grab something. Okay. So yeah, you open it up and you see a remote detonator.
Oh, thank God.
You reach in and grab it.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna reach in and grab it.
So yeah, you reach in, you grab a remote detonator, um, and you know you have the plasma grenade, the multiversal plasma grenades, the remote detonator, but still no directions on like what happens. Um, what do you want to do from there?
Can I check? Is there like anything that in the room that looks like it might help me understand what this thing actually does and
Yeah,
what I can do with it?
so this one be a visualist as well for both of you guys. Kind of look around. Target number 14. Fantastic,
Ooh,
16 and
fantastic
15.
16.
So there's nothing in this room that also kind of helps you understand kind of how to use it. But with your fantastic, um, you notice as you guys are kind of walking over here that the room to the furthest right of you kind of look different from all the other rooms.
So the first one to the right that we haven't been in yet.
Correct.
Head to
Let's
that
go
one first.
Let's I guess we can go ahead and clear the ones next to us while we're
Yeah, might as
walking
well.
by.
Okay. So I mean, you take a peep in the next two rooms. One of them was you actually see was observation cells. And you can see directly into the room to the furthest right. You see a young woman kind of on the table, kind of laying there unconscious.
Would I
Oh.
recognize her?
Let's do a vigilance check. This one would be since you are part of the resistance, so this one would be a target number 12.
Yeah, I hit it.
You notice that that's your friend. That is America Chavez.
All right.
So Blazer has no idea who this well, Blazer could. I mean, you can do a check to see.
I think I would radio both to everyone and to Storm. I assume Storm is on our comms, as
Mhm.
she's providing like eyes in the sky, right?
Correct.
I think I'd radio. We found her.
She's like, by the goddess. Um, while you guys have just, discovered that, we'll flip back over to Stormshade. Stormshade, this is just you have this portal just directly in front of you.
Yeah. And I'm not a smart man.
And you also
Um,
have another room also as well.
yeah, I haven't been in number 12 yet. I've already like searched the room for a way to turn this off. Obviously there's not. Dude said there wasn't a way to turn it off. Um
I mean, we have interstellar bombs.
yeah, we'll see. I don't want to like just start cutting power lines and stuff to just see what happens. So what I would rather do is sneak back to the door, like go back to the door here and either rig or break this door to where it won't open. Like how it just like slid open whenever I came over here.
Yeah.
I want to, whether that's Star Wars style and just like punch the keypad or something, whatever it takes. I want to make sure this door doesn't open again without like somebody having to break it down or fix it or something like that.
Okay. So we can do a logic check for you to like see if you can like input it to like break the code and lock it down like that, or you can do straight up melee check and just kind of break it and
Oh, I'm
force
just gonna
it.
punch it.
Okay. It'd be a target number 14. See if you can keep it closed.
25.
Yeah. So yeah, tell us what that looked like there.
Yeah, so I make sure they're all tied up. I kind of take a second and like look at the portal and just like a moment of this shit's about to hit the fan, like, oh God. And then I turn and I go and I was like, we got to stay on mission, got to keep going. So I turn. As I'm like walking out the door, I just like punch the shit out of like the keypad that controls it and it just like slams closed behind me. And I just, once I'm outside, I want to check out this last room, like teleport to the end of the hall and check out this last room of this floor or on this side. I haven't went in the other.
Yeah, I mean, you walk in and immediately you kind of see a file just sitting there on the table.
It's a big manila folder. Yeah, check it out. What's it say? What's inside?
So inside of it, I mean, some documents, some schematics on uh, a plasma grenade, and on off to the side of writing everything. It's like you see schematics of like it's broken down of like how it works and everything.
Yeah.
It says the blast area is 10 feet in diameter, substantial damage to all known materials in an instant, except for vibranium, and it also needs a remote to activate. So these are directions to how to use the plasma grenades and the effects of them.
I radio to the crew, and like I already told them about the portal thing a second ago. So like I found some instructions about some kind of weird bomb. Keep your eyes peeled.
Also, in the directions, it says that the remote detonator is able to detonate from anywhere within the multiverse.
So you don't have to be on the same plane. You can be wherever you want to be, and it'll still work.
Correct.
Word. Anything else special in this room?
Not that you see or kind of notice, but what you do see is scientists kind of, starting to walk the halls, making their way out. Look like they're kind of heading your way.
I am going to. This is the elevator, right, on this side?
Correct.
I'm gonna teleport in front of the elevator, taking the instructions with me.
Okay.
Nice.
I know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna teleport to the elevator and be like, "Hey guys, where you guys at? I'm heading up."
All right.
And meet up with the O crew before all the scientist guys make it over to me.
Okay. So you should be over here next to the elevator with everybody over here. Stormshade and Will. I mean, you guys are right outside this door, and I mean, you're trying to open up the door, and you notice that this thing does not open. So in order for you to open this door, there's kind of a couple options. I mean, you could try to break it down. You can use one of the plasma grenades. This also is it's also a biometric lock as well.
Does it look like we can see in? Could Stormshade teleport in?
He could try.
If I can see it, I can get inside of it.
But would he be able to get out? Like, then we'd have two people trapped in the room.
As long as I can see it and there's not... Like, I'm sure there are, like, force fields and stuff that can happen that can keep me from going places. But my rules for teleporting is I can go anywhere that I've seen before. Like, within a certain radius.
Seen before. Okay, yeah, we should be
Yeah, so,
fine
like,
then.
I can look in the window. As long as you can see in the door or a window, I can, like... It's very, like, Nightcrawler. As long as he's, like, been there before or whatever, he can go back to it.
Perfect. Yeah, I was just worried because I bet that glass is one way into the observation cell, so you couldn't see out of the observation cell, but you have...
But I would have the memory of where I came from, so I'd be able to come back out. There is the possibility of there being some sort of, like, force field around it that keeps me from doing yeah, so I pop out of the elevator, and I see you guys just, like, directly across, so I just zoom all the way over. What are you guys looking at? I also hand the instructions of the grenades to Blazer, someone smarter than I. Like, I don't know what this shit does here.
Smarter is relative.
Yeah. Trust me, I'm a dummy. We don't want me to do anything like that. But then, yeah, if we can see... Like, is there a door by Blazer?
So
I'm assuming that's like an airlock thing, right? Where there's like this section and then another door.
Correct.
That section.
Correct. Also, Blazer, you still have all 3 grenades.
Yes, I have 3 grenades.
Okay.
Does the detonator let you pick which grenade goes off? Surely, right?
So that will...
You have to, like, arm the
the
explosive. And if you arm all 3, I'm sure you can blow up all 3. But I'm assuming you arm one. That one you can blow that one up. You arm another one. That one can
Correct.
blow up.
Okay.
But yeah, once I get over here and they say like, "Hey, can you get into that room?" I mean, close my eyes and do my damnedest to poof into the room.
All right. So I mean, I'm not. I mean, you can clearly see your teleporter. Can you teleport others?
Actually,
Oh,
Yes.
before you do that, can I copy your teleport power?
Okay. I don't know what you can do. So.
yeah. Put that one into chat. Let's read that one for people listening.
Sure thing. Concentration, it's gonna cost me 5 focus. The character picks 1 power of a target within 10 spaces and duplicates it. They now can use it as if it was always theirs. When the character uses that power, I have to pay any costs normally.
So, yeah. And then there's teleport for you as well.
If that's what you're.
Yeah, I'm just gonna maintain concentration on that for now.
Just so you know, it is different to teleport with people.
That's what I was going to ask you.
It's a whole different thing. Yeah.
That's a power, right? To teleport to someone else?
Yeah, I have to spend focus to teleport together. But
Okay.
I can teleport a shit ton of people. Let's see. I'll send that one too so you guys can see it. Any person they are touching with them into clear spaces they can see or have been up to 10 times their rank. So 40 spaces. Outside of combat, it's 100 times their rank. So 400 spaces.
I'm gonna take teleport together for now.
You can concentrate on 4 powers at a time.
I could, but I don't really want to clone all of his powers. I just want to copy the one. I want to keep myself open for other things, so I'll just take teleport together for now.
I think you gotta take one. Well, you would have to take one and the other. I believe
You can't do teleport together without teleport.
Right.
I don't know how copy power works.
Well, I was like, is that so teleport together? I assume it's a prerequisite for teleport 1 or teleport 1.
You have to have the regular teleport stuff to get up to teleport together.
Yeah.
But
so,
I don't know. There's like a souped up version of copy power and stuff that you don't have to do that, I think. Because I remember
There is clone powers.
which is
If I can't take teleport together, I'll just take teleport 1 for now. Clone powers, I get all of your powers.
yeah. I could have swore there's it may say it in like the details for copy power somewhere, like not on the little thing that he sent, but like when you're making it. But that's something we should look up, whether you have to do the prereqs,
Yeah,
or you could just jump to the higher up stuff, because I don't know how that works.
yeah. But I mean, for now, I mean, I'll let you take teleport 1 for now.
That works.
So I mean, you guys are right outside the door. What do you guys want to do?
I'm like, this is the girl we're after, right? And teleport like to bedside if possible.
So yeah, you can teleport. Let me get. All right, so Fireboy is also he's gonna kind of be on patrol, kind of on the side of the building, kind of looking out.
Actually, retcon. I'm assuming I notice Will. Am I calling you Will, Willow, or Willow-Wisp?
Will's fine.
Will's fine. I kind of want to call you Willow, and I may do that just to be like the dickish cowboy guy that like gives somebody a nickname they don't want. But I'm assuming I see Will looking through the window, looking worried and like, oh shit, we need to get her and get her out of here. You know, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder, and I'm gonna teleport us both into the room.
Okay.
Also, while he's teleporting as well. Also, Will, I mean, tell us what it looks like when you copy his power.
Yeah. So I think you see like you see a lot of dancing lights around me, and you'll see him play a little thing on his flute, and you'll see them kind of resolve into the shape of Stormshade, and you'll see it start to like into like a small silhouette like by my shoulder, and you'll see it like teleporting between my shoulders.
So as you're copying one of my powers, I put my hand on your shoulder and I just see like a little version of myself in like little cloud form, just kind of
Yeah,
popping around. I'm
and like little glowy
"Oh."
cloud form.
I just kind of shake my head and teleport the two of us into the room.
So yeah,
Yeah,
and
go ahead.
then I was gonna say, Blazer, what are you doing at this time?
I'll I'll keep guard out here with Fireboy.
Okay. So Stormshade and Will, I mean, you see her kind of she has like an oxygen mask on. This looks like it's basically kind of keeping her sedated.
Yeah, do we notice any like is she harmed? Is she beat up or anything, or is she just kind of
No, she just hooked
Just
to the
sedated.
hooked to the machines. Yep.
okay? Um, I I look to Will. We're still new, okay? I look to Will. I'm like, I'm not real good with this stuff. Do we just unhook her?
I guess.
All right, so I like if she has any like IVs or like the like you said the mask, anything, like I just start taking
Just
everything
start
off
taking
of
it
her.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably not life support.
They
I mean-
pull the plug.
I think you
Let's hope
hear Will
That-
under his
that's what-
breath being like, "Man, I wish I took that medical course."
I never took CPR. Oh.
So yeah,
Uh,
you see like little heart monitor like deet, deet, that little thing. Yeah, I mean you guys completely unhook her and it just goes
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah.
And
I'm assuming she doesn't like wake up immediately, but we're in a hurry by now.
correct.
Right,
So
guys? Yeah.
everything kind of goes flat, and then she kind of wakes up like very groggy, and she's like, and the first thing she sees is kind of you, Stormshade. She's like, "Who are you?"
Just the like again, not a lot of words coming out of my mouth unless it's people I kind of know. So I just kind of like cowboy hat, tip of the hat, and just look over to Will, like just to get her attention to go to Will, someone she knows, so she doesn't freak out.
I mean, she immediately kind of looks and she's like, "Will, Will, is that you?"
Yeah, we're getting you out of here.
And she's like, "Well, where are we?" So like, the last thing she remembers is like being in a room and then the room just filled with gas.
Yeah, you were captured by Hydra.
And she's like, "Oh my!" She's like, "Hydra! Oh no, I can't believe it!" And like, she starts to thank you guys as well. And what do you guys want to do from there? Oh yeah.
I interrupt the pleasantries and be like, "Hey, this is lovely. We gotta go." And I grab the two of them again and teleport back out of the room, back to Blazer and Fireboy. I could have just taken us out of the building completely, but that's fine. I'll just go to the group. Take all three of us outside. I'm assuming she's still pretty,
Yeah,
groggy and weak.
Correct.
I'm strong as an ox, so I just like I don't pick her up and carry her, damsel in distress style because she's badass too. But like the like arm over the shoulder, like help her walk type thing. Like I'm holding her up and I tell her like we gotta go, guys, now.
Do we want to try and deal with that portal, or we just want to get out of here?
And she's like, "Portal? Did you guys find the portal?"
There's a portal in the floor below us. Egghead was there talking about how it can't be shut down and Hydra's going to rule multiple worlds, and he mentioned Kang was on his way.
Maybe we should go blow up that portal.
She's like, "If you can shut the portal down, I can create another portal to get you guys back home." And as you guys are talking, I mean, Fireboy is like, "Whoa, who's the hot girl?" And he's like talking,
That fits,
Yeah.
and immediately, I need everyone to make an agility check with a target number of 14.
Oh God. Oh hey, I rolled well.
17, 16
Is
for Will.
this like an attack?
This
or...
is non-combat right now.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Because I get to use my melee defense if it's like
okay.
harming us.
Then yes, you see.
But if it's just an agility check, I can just do that. That's fine.
Well, actually, you see bullets and stuff coming towards you, like shots
Okay.
with fire. So yeah, you can
Shots
use.
fired.
Okay, so yeah, I have a 17 then. My main.
Okay, so everyone, we'll start with Will. Will, how'd you dodge these bullets?
I think he borrows the teleport power and he like sees them coming, quickly teleports down on the ground.
What about you, Stormshade?
I literally just turn my back to it and like protect Chavez.
And then what about you, Blazer? Which I gotta do Fireboy too. But what about you, Blazer?
I'm doing some just drop to the ground and flatten out.
And then Fireboy. Oh, I mean 18. I mean, he just like holds his hands up and the bullets just quickly melt. As you guys look up,
Nice.
I mean, as soon as Chavez was released from the room, the Supremacy was alerted, and I mean they've already been making their way up since the alarms went off. There were some silent alarms. Let me get these guys going first. Let me clear this. Okay, and I'm going to reveal everyone to you once at a time. The first one you see with the shots that came firing towards you, you see a man in a red hood with kind of the guns were like guns out in front of him pointed at you guys. And, you see him just basically across from you guys. And he refers to himself as the Hood.
Real name Parker Davis Robbins. Height 5 foot 10 inches. 165 pounds. Gender male. Eyes brown. Hair brown. Size average. Distinguishing features none. Desperate to support his pregnant wife and sick mother, Parker Robbins turned to crime and stumbled upon a demonic summoning circle during a warehouse robbery. After killing the demon in panic, he stole its cloak, discovering it granted him powerful abilities like invisibility and lightning attacks. Embracing his new identity as the Hood, Robbins used these powers to rise through the criminal underworld and now leads a major crime syndicate rivaling the Kingpins.
Also, you see heading towards your way.
I'm excited the Hood is in the Ironheart.
I
show.
saw that. No,
Yeah.
don't even get me started on that trailer. But you also see Victor Creed, aka Sabretooth.
Real name Victor Creed. Height 6 foot 6 inches. Weight 275 pounds. Gender male. Eyes amber. Hair blonde. Size average. Distinguishing features mutton chops, long canines, claws, slitted pupils. Victor Creed, abused and chained by his father as a child, grew into a violent killer whose path often clashed with Wolverine's. Though magic killed him during the War of the Realms, he was later resurrected by the mutants of Krakoa. However, after killing humans during a mission, he broke one of Krakoa's core laws and was sentenced to lifelong imprisonment within the island itself.
So you see a man that looks like, just a man covered in fur, basically, and even closer towards you guys, heading your way, Emil Bronsky, aka Abomination.
Real name Emil Blonsky. Height 6 foot 8 inches. Weight 980 pounds. Gender male. Green. Hair bald. Distinguishing features green, scaly skin, webbed ears, 2 massive toes per foot. Emil Blonsky, a Russian agent, exposed himself to gamma radiation while infiltrating a U.S. Air Force base, transforming into the powerful Abomination. Viewing the Hulk as a threat to his own strength, Blonsky has since become obsessed with destroying him. Despite facing death multiple times, he continually returns to hunt the Hulk and his allies.
Oh shit.
So things are about to get real. The Supremacy is here. And so we're going to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Not gonna lie, the first two I was just like, oh yeah, whatever. The Abomination fights the Hulk,
The turn order is
okay.
up for everybody, right?
Will, if you click your token before you hit initiative,
Oh, I
it'll,
forgot to
like,
click
put
my
you into
token.
it.
That's
He can add you into it, and you can put it in manually too, so it's no big deal.
Yeah, let me get.
Or even like click your token now and hit initiative, and then click on the number and put in your first number.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That was 18. Not.
But if you click where it says 21, it should let you delete it.
Okay. You have to hit enter after you type it in.
Yeah. And then once he has everybody in there, he'll sort it and it'll.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me get Fireboys going. All right. So then let me get Sabretooth, Abomination, and the Hood. All right. So let me sort right quick, and then I'll go back and check all the Fantastics. So looks like
Fireboy's fantastic.
Fireboy got a Fantastic, and
I think that's the only.
Sabretooth got a Fantastic. Okay, so Fireboy.
Oh, it looked like they were the same. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, so Fireboy is going into a bonus round first. So I mean, Fireboy, he just likes to, he likes to do a lot of throwing fireballs, right? But first, he's going to go ahead and put up his elemental protection. So he's going to basically turn up his fire to protect himself from any incoming damage with 20 or less. So and then for his movement, I feel like he's in a good position right now, so he's going to kind of stay where he is. And then Sabretooth, he's going to take off running first of all for his first movement. So he's going to kind of move. And he's going to do a double movement. So he's just trying to make his way towards you guys. And then with that, no other Fantastics or anything. So Fireboy is now going up. Fireboy, he's going to lean around the corner and try to throw a fireball directly at Sabretooth. So it's going to be an agility check. Oh, wow. Fantastic 17 against agility. And yeah, that's enough to hit. And
62?
Yeah, that is.
Unless he has damage reduction of any kind?
He does have damage reduction. So he has damage reduction 1, so that 6 goes to a 3.
25 times 2, so 50 damage.
And he's on fire.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Fantastics are great.
How much you said it was 50?
50.
All right. All right. Sabretooth's turn. He definitely just caught fire. But he's going to try to put the fire out on his turn.
It's the Hood's turn, not Sabretooth.
Oh, sorry. Oh, the Hood. Yeah,
Sabretooth has got his bonus round.
Yeah. No,
he already did his bonus round.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so the Hood. Let's see how far. Yeah, that's enough. That should be able to hit. Yeah, Will, you're right there in the front.
That's around the corner, though.
Oh, you're right. That'd be tough.
If he moves to the right, he could hit all of us. But,
Oh, you are correct about that. So he's actually, he's going to move over to get better position. And he's just going to open up Weapon Blazing. So the character splits their attack into 2 ranged attacks on separate targets and make an agility check against agility defenses. On a success, the affected targets take half regular damage. On a Fantastic, they take full damage. And the character gets to make a bonus attack. So he's going to make an agility check against Fireboy and Will. Golly, 10. Does that hit your agility, Will?
That 10? No.
Your agility defense.
Yeah, agility defense, yeah.
My agility defense is 12.
That also misses Fireboy,
Nice.
so he's just shooting and it's just hitting the wall just directly behind you guys. With that, though, it is Will's turn, so what are you doing, Will?
All right. First thing, this looks like it's gonna be a pretty close range battle. Just from hearing both Abomination and Sabretooth are coming. So he is going to use boost power on Stormshade.
So go ahead. So that is your second power that you're concentrating. So just keep you up that. Go ahead and read boost powers because these are some of the ones we never hear about.
Yeah.
You can just read the effect too.
The character picks one character within 5 spaces and boosts all of their powers. If the powers have ranges or effective areas or durations, those are doubled. If the powers affect a damage multiplier, add 1 to the effect. Any effects that would normally happen with a fantastic success automatically happen on any success, not just a fantastic one.
Holy
if
shit.
the target's powers have cost, I must pay the highest cost or a minimum of 15. So what's your highest cost, Stormshade?
Of a single use of something?
Yeah.
That's... I honestly don't have a bunch that cost anything. Like, I have one that I can do a bunch of. I think 10 would be the highest.
I have to pay 15 then. Okay. Focus cost is paid.
And then you can still do your movement if you want. So basically, you guys are also trapped in this corner as well, which is a tough spot to be in.
I am still copying his teleport.
Oh yeah, good point.
And I can use that for movement, so I'm going to teleport actually back in this corner.
So wait, tell us what your boost powers look like.
Yeah, I think you see like those foggy lights that follow me everywhere. I think you see them start to like circle around you, and you see power like pulsing in towards you.
All right. And with that, I mean, Stormshade, it's your turn. You got a little boost of energy just in.
Well, first I look at everybody and I quickly say, "Are we fighting this? Or are we getting out of here?" Because I can get us all out like immediately. But if we want to fight it, we
deal
can
with
fight
that
it.
portal. I don't think
Like,
we
I
can
can-
just leave that.
I can portal us into the portal room.
Yeah, but they'll be right behind us.
They'll
probably.
be coming. Okay, that's fine.
Let's
Okay.
Let's take them down.
So I say that, and then he boosts my powers, and I just like electricity just erupts around me, and I'm like, "We're fighting this," and I want to teleport in between. Actually, let me make sure. I think I can.
Your range is now doubled too.
Oh yeah, then I can go like 30 spaces plus the doubled. So I'm gonna teleport in between the big two baddies here. And I'm going to use Whirling Frenzy. It costs 5 focus, so let me do that. And it's automatic fantastic effects, right?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to attack up both of these guys. I get an advantage or an edge, so I'm gonna try to fantastic it myself. No, okay. 21 to hit Abomination and Sabretooth.
And that is melee check, correct?
Yes.
That is enough to hit both of them. Let me see if they got any reactions real quick. I guess just so I tell the audience, but Sabretooth has reinforced skeleton. So basically that is what gives him his damage reduction -1. And there it looks like, yep, neither one of them has any reactions or anything that can help out.
So, question for you.
Oh, and Abomination has 33, which is also another permanent.
Health reduction
Wow.
3. Yeah, we're gonna take a lot to take him down then.
Mhm.
So question: do I still get the stun effect, double damage, or not double damage because this is a thing? I get full damage. Here, I'll just send this. On fantastic success, and I get this from what Will did. Enemy takes full damage and suffers the weapon's effect. So with electricity, that's stun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I stun them both and do different amounts of damage to them. I'm gonna have to do math here. 42 damage to Sabretooth.
Okay, so 42 to Sabretooth.
And then what was it, 3? So that's 5 times 5 is 25 plus 7 is 32 to Abomination.
32 to Abomination. All right. So, all right. So yeah, tell us what they look like. So they're both stunned, correct? And Sabretooth is also still on fire.
Yes. So after I get juiced up from Will, I teleport in the middle and just like an explosion of electricity slash both of them, and like the electricity goes out from me and just like hits them and shocks them into place.
Okay. So Abomination does have the trait Berserker. So the character offers loses control of temper. Anytime they take physical damage, they must make an ego check with a target number equal to the amount of damage done, which, I mean, that one's going to fail no matter what.
I think it was 32.
Yeah, there's no way I can get 32. If they fail, they go berserk, and they must charge full speed into combat with whoever hurt them. And then basically it gives them an edge on all close attacks and gives +2 to melee, resilience, and ego defenses. But they take -2 from agility defense. I mean, they cannot use ranged weapons, but he doesn't have it anyway. So he's going to be coming after you, basically. Let me make sure no one else has anything.
Does he recheck that every time somebody hits him? Like, say somebody hits him before like his turn.
Yeah, if he takes physical damage, yes.
Okay.
And then let me check the traits. Oh, he also has Berserker as well. So they're both targeting you right now.
Good.
So he's a Blaze. And they're both... Oh, no, wait, he's not a Blaze. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
One's on fire. They're both stunned. And they're both attacking me.
Stunned. Okay.
Cool.
And then...
that's my movement and my action.
Okay. So, I mean, Abomination turn is completely passed since he is stunned. So it's Sabretooth's turn. So Blazer, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna come out around the corner where I can see everybody. And I'm actually going to use where is it? Elemental barrier. And put a shield wall up to cover the hallway. Basically where Will and America are behind it.
Okay. You could draw like a little line right there. So this one is so you make an agility check and compare it to the results of agility defense of any target. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's nothing really to compare it to on this one.
Yeah, in this case, like I'm not trying to split people, so I don't really need to check.
No check for this one. That's fine. So yeah, what that look like?
So like it's this faint blue wall of energy goes up along the highway and completely blocks off America and Will so that they're behind it.
All right. Then any more movement or anything?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. So I mean, we're back at the top of a new round. It is Fireboy's turn. What do you guys think Fireboy should do? Should he stay back or he could do Elemental Barrage? How about that?
Yeah.
If he attacks the stun guys, it's automatic whatever, right? In stun, they get... Is it automatic? It's not automatic fantastic, right? That would be crazy.
No, I think it's
like an edge to hit them.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, I believe so.
They cannot take any actions. All attacks against them have an edge. So if it's an actual attack roll, he can get edges on it. If not, he can do attack whoever he wants to.
Should he do Ricochet or Barrage?
What's the stuff for Ricochet? Like, it has to be fantastic to bounce, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a cool thing for Will to boost and just bounce it off everybody. I mean, the Barrage is going to do more damage. I mean, what are the odds of getting a fantastic? You do have an edge on it, but still. Okay. He has gotten 2 fantastics in a row already.
All right. So he will use Elemental Barrage. which takes 15 away. So elemental barrage, the character designates a space within their line of sight and attack and affect every enemy within 10 spaces of that. The character makes a single ego check and compares it to the resilience defense. Affected targets take half damage. Fantastic take full regular damage, and they suffer the special effect. So
If he puts it right here, it hits all three of them. Because it's within 10 spaces of where he does it, right?
Yeah, so if he throws it right...
enemy within 10 spaces. So from right there, it's exactly 10 spaces to the hood, 6 to him, and 8 to him. So if he aims right here in the middle.
Oh, you're talking like aim right here.
Yeah, like over the lobby, and it'll hit everybody out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, but he wouldn't be aiming at people, though.
He doesn't have to. It's just he can aim it wherever he wants to.
Oh, okay. All right.
Designate a space within their line of sight.
Okay, so then we'll make the ego check and against the resilience defense. 13 hits Sabretooth, hits Abomination, and hits the hood. So yeah.
Nice.
And then everyone takes half damage though, huh?
And they still have their damage reduction stuff too.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, from your point of view, tell us what that looked like while I calculate all this.
Yeah, I disappear out into this junk. I hear Blazer come out, and do you say stuff whenever you do your walls, or is it just kind of hand motions, pretty much, Blazer?
Yeah.
You don't have to announce it like it's a magic spell. You just kind of like
I just kind of like do it.
It's
kind of like it's kind of like I use my hands just gesturing because it like when I aim things. So
yeah. So yeah, I don't hear you do that, but I hear Fireboy say something corny that an 18-year-old would say, and all of a sudden there is fire raining from the sky all around us.
And the hood does not have any damage reduction, so he's going to take half of 23.
So 12.
So 12, yep.
Did you already do Sabretooth and Abomination?
Yeah, I got them already.
Cool.
All right, and then for his movement, how about he's going to fly. He's going to take flight. He's basically going to fly above the entire thing.
Yeah. That fits the barrage. He flies up over the top of everybody and just...
Yeah. So it is the hood's turn. I mean, the hood, getting hit by that, I mean, he takes to flying as well. And he's going to head directly for Fireboy. Oh, yeah. Actually. So, yeah, you see him take flight. And he's flying directly towards Fireboy. And then all of a sudden, you see him just go invisible. So the character becomes invisible. They have an edge on agility checks to sneak past people, and enemies have trouble on vigilance checks to perceive them. It's even harder to spot things when they're invisible, but aren't moving. Characters must actively trying to do so if they're able to make a vigilance check. So basically, if you're going to try to attack him, you're going to have to do a vigilance check to see if you even hit him.
You have to pass the vigilance check, and then you still have trouble on trying to hit him, right?
Yeah, correct.
And you have trouble on the vigilance check to see him.
So that's his turn. Will, is now your turn. Oh, wait, basically, so what you see him do, you see him basically take flight, and you just see him, like, hold his hand up. He does, like, a Doctor Strange, like, portal type thing, and just completely disappears. But like not walk. You see his hand movement do the little thing that Doctor Strange or whatever his name is doing.
I believe it's his hood that turns him invisible. His like cloak thing. His boots. He has fancy boots and a cloak that he got from like a demon or something like that.
Correct, yeah.
And so like the boots make him fly and the cloak makes him go invisible.
Yeah. And one thing, the listeners know this by now, but every time you guys meet new characters, I do like a whole little AI intro for who the characters are and what they can do.
He's one that I actually know. I actually know him.
But there you go. Will, is now your turn.
All right, I think I'm gonna walk up to this very useful shield that is now going to protect me. I was gonna mess with the person shooting at me, but he has turned invisible. So what I think I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna use combat support on Blazer.
Okay, so okay. Go ahead and read that
Yeah,
one.
so once per battle, the character chooses an ally within earshot. If the ally makes an action check before the start of the character's next turn, the ally automatically rolls a 1 on their marble die, and that marble die cannot be affected by trouble.
Nice. Automatic fantastics are the best thing in the world.
So yeah, tell us what that one looked like.
Yeah, I think that he plays his flute some more, and more of those lights stream out from around him and kind of go close to Blazer. They're not really circling him. They're kind of just like laying around him, waiting to support his next action.
All right,
Sweet.
Blazer, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh wait, not Blazer.
yeah.
Not Blazer. Sorry,
It's not my
Stormshade.
turn. Yeah.
Yeah. How long does the boost thing last? Is that just one turn?
As long as I have concentration.
Correct.
Oh, wow. Okay. So these two guys are not going to get a turn this entire fight. As long as I hit them. Cool. I'm going to Whirling Frenzy again and hit both these cats again.
Okay.
So-
Also, I forgot to mention on Abomination's turn, he does have
Yeah.
healing factor.
Yeah.
And
Hey, Sabretooth doesn't?
not?
I'm about to double check.
Yeah, I was curious about that before you even...
Yeah, they both do. So healing
Yeah.
factor is permanent. So at the end of the character's turn, they regain health equal to their resilience.
Which can only be, like, 4 or 5.
No, it could be more, depending on what level.
I mean, it can be more, but I'm assuming from our ranks versus their ranks and stuff like that. Like, it couldn't be more than 6, maybe 7.
But okay.
Just guessing without looking at their character sheets and stuff. But yeah, anyway, 5 focus, Whirling Frenzy, attacking these cats. Give me... Actually, I don't need the Fantastic because I get that automatically, so I'll do that one. 18. But it would have gave me more damage. Oh well.
Yeah, 18 hits both of their melee.
So they're both stunned again.
Tragic. And what's his name is still. And oh wait, he loses. I forgot he's on fire too. Is it 5 health for a blaze? I believe it is. So he's still.
I'm
on
not
fire
sure
too,
on that one. Yeah. I don't know how long that lasts either.
until he puts it out.
Well, he can't while he's stunned. Haha.
Yes.
So that is 21 damage to Sabretooth and 17 damage to Abomination. They're both still berserk. I'm assuming they have to make the check again. I guess they didn't make it when Firebolt or that one. When you say physical damage
like
for
a
berserk,
punch, like a punch.
okay.
Yeah.
So like fire from somewhere else doesn't
Correct.
count. Okay, cool. So I mean, they're already berserking at me, so you know that's fine. I will, however.
Oh
So-
wait, I forgot he gets a +2. They get a plus.
Yeah, they both get +2 to their melee defense.
So then that actually would not hit. But we'll skip it because I already forgot it.
Oh no,
so.
that's fine. If it doesn't hit him, it doesn't hit him. I mean, I would have edged the middle one instead, but that's fine. It's no big deal.
Well, yeah, I'll skip it this turn because I forgot it.
How about I go back to my original roll and I edge the middle one and we count it.
That'll work too.
So let's just see, because it could be the same and I miss 19. No, because that makes me do more damage. I don't want to do that. That seems cheesy and I feel dirty. So we'll just say I miss. I missed him because 18 doesn't hit him. That's totally fine. I would rather not hit him than
Okay.
cheese damage like that.
So then let me add the health back. But okay.
It was 21 to one of them and 17 to the other. 17 to Abomination, 21 to Sabretooth.
Okay. So yeah, both of those missed.
But they're still berserk at me.
Correct. But they're no longer stunned either.
Right. Good. That's fine. I'm teleporting to the other side of the balcony.
Okay.
Because they have to come after me.
Correct.
And unless they jump that, I don't think they'll make it.
I wish I could. Okay.
But yeah, move, attack, miss on both of them. Movement to the other side.
Okay. So it is now Abomination's turn. I mean, he don't have no choice but to go after you.
And they have to run all the way around the balcony. No, he can jump. I knew it. I knew it.
So they have a permanent jump 3. So I mean, he is just going to take one big leap.
50 times their jump speed. Jesus.
And he just lands directly in front of you.
Good.
And he is going to do. He's basically going to. He's going to try to grab you. So he's going to do a melee check against your melee defense. Golly. 24, a fantastic 24.
I'm going to use a reaction and move away. I can move 3 spaces.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Bye.
So
Can't
yeah,
grab me.
what I imagine is like he just took off jumping and just like you just felt the kind of ground shake around you, and he just like immediately tries to grab you, and you just kind of grab all clouds.
Right.
So
Because that would hurt.
Yeah, that's it for his turn. I mean, Sabretooth is also kind of. I mean, he has to come after you as well.
Jump your happy ass over here.
He is also jumping. He can jump
go
5.
5, 6. That should be enough to make it across. Yeah.
No, actually, no.
Oh, really? That seems dirty.
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah, speed is 5.
Sabretooth can make that jump. Give it to
huh?
him.
So he's gonna.
He has just been stunned. He's a little off.
Yeah.
All right. So
he's actively
He's
on
gonna
fire,
he's gonna
too.
let
He's actively on
Abomination do this. He's gonna let Abomination do it.
basically he's gonna use double run speed. So I mean, so right there, and then so I might as well. Yeah.
Just put him over in the
Yeah,
corner.
yeah, he'll be over here. Yeah. So I mean, he gets on all 4s. I mean, he's just actively just running after you.
Good.
Blazer, it's your turn. Oh, he also loses 5 damage, and also they gain back health.
Yeah.
I will also remind you, Blazer, you have automatic fantastic on your next action.
Yes, sir.
Do something
Fully
big.
fantastic too. You get the 6.
All the
You get
stuff.
the
It's
M on
just
the
a
damage
1.
die.
Yeah. This is Thor shooting lightning at Iron Man, and his suit just absorbs it.
Oh,
He
yeah, and that person
how about
fingers.
that? He just shoots it back out. That's what's happening right now.
All right, Blazer, you're doing elemental ricochet.
Yep, we're going elemental ricochet. So
Who are you aiming at on this one?
I'm going to be aiming at Abomination. On let me skip to. On a fantastic success, energy bounces off the first target to another in line of sight, and I'll make a new attack against that target. So I guess I should roll first, though. That's a 20.
It's
It's a 21.
Oh, it's a 21, yeah.
Okay, let me. And he gets.
and you get fantastic.
And he gets a -2. Oh, not you, but he gets a -2 to his agility. So yeah, that hits.
So that'd be 37 times 2. Just
Yeah.
74.
Okay, so he's taking 74 damage.
Wait, is that
That's correct.
okay?
Because it's 6 times 7, 3 damage reduction. So 6 times
4.
yeah, but this one
So
doesn't
24.
say double damage.
a fantastic does double damage unless
Just
otherwise.
fantastic
stated.
always does?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Like you can just walk up to somebody and punch them, and if it's fantastic, it doubles it.
gotcha.
Or unless it says otherwise on a
Yeah, I would
fantastic.
say unless it says otherwise. Yeah.
It does say the fantastic does the bouncing thing, so it may not be double damage.
Yeah, you get the bounce instead of double damage.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think you get the bounce instead.
So let me see.
Because it says on Fantastic, energy also bounces off the first target to another in line of sight. Normally that would say like it takes double damage or whatever.
So he's going to take 27 damage.
37.
37?
Yeah.
24 plus 7, right? Or am I doing math wrong? I'm doing math
So
wrong.
is it 5 times 4?
It's 6 times 4.
6. If the 5 is really a 6.
Oh, okay. So 6 times 4
Yeah. Wait.
plus 7.
Oh, they have 3 reduction?
Yeah.
Uh,
Abomination has 3.
Abomination has 3, so 31.
My bad. I was doing the math wrong in the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, he
Abomination
takes
has 3.
31.
Yeah.
And
And
then,
then another attack on Sabretooth. Roller again. But this one doesn't have the magical Fantastic on it.
No, it does not.
But if you got boosted, like he boosted me, you literally can bounce the energy back and forth off of these 2 guys until they're dead.
As
Because
long
you
as keep
automatically
hitting.
get the fantastic. As long as you keep hitting, like rolling high enough to hit, you automatically get the fantastic result, but not like the damage.
Ah, gross. That's only at 14.
14 does hit Sabretooth's agility.
Alright. Dang, good.
And
Oh,
he
he
got
is
damage for-
berserking.
And he's 2 reduction.
He's
Right.
1.
No, yeah, he's 1. Sorry,
He's 1.
The 2 was to what?
A-Bomb is 3 and Sabretooth is 1.
Gotcha.
But he's -2 to his agility defense.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's so he takes 20. No, wait. So was that 2 times?
6, 12 plus 7
That's 12
is
plus
19.
7, 19.
All right. So yeah, tell us what that looked like.
Yeah, so finally been working on my ricochet powers for a while, and I finally get one to bounce and actually hit a second target. So yeah, I fired Abomination, hit him square with the Fantastics, thanks to the wisps hanging around me. Like I can feel them kind of guiding my shot true, and then ricochets off him and smacks Sabretooth.
And then for your how does he break your wall again? How does your wall break? He has to do a certain amount of damage or something.
The wall is 10, yeah.
Okay. All right. Did you movement? Oh yeah, you got your movement still.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna go anywhere.
Okay.
Why do I have a feeling Red Hood is hunting me?
It is now Fireboy's turn. I mean, what do you guys want Fireboy to do? Should he try to find Hood, or should he come help?
Does the Hood not get a turn?
The Hood goes after Fireboy.
Fireboy's first.
I know, it's Fireboy's turn.
I don't
Oh,
see
was
him
he
on the
not-
initiative.
Oh, yes.
Because they removed the token, so he's gone. I was thinking he was in the
No,
middle
no.
somewhere.
No, he goes.
I didn't
he
realize
goes
he was at the
after Fireboy.
top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're back to the top of next round.
I mean, he doesn't have any automatic fantastics or anything going on this time. So I would just blast him with one of his. I don't know how much focus he has, but if he has a ton of focus, spend some focus and do the blasty blast that takes focus. If
Yeah,
not,
he
do the
got
regular one.
yeah, he got plenty of focus right now. Okay, so you want him
That's
to do
what I would do.
the
Yeah.
blast?
Blast it.
Blasty blast.
Wait, he did have blast, right? I don't even see blast on his power sheet.
Yeah, he should have blast. Elemental.
He's had blast before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it on his thing, but we can go ahead and still use it. Who do you guys want him to target with this one?
Probably Abomination.
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll make an agility check.
Actually, what's his multiplier?
Oh yeah, that's true too. His multiplier for is it
His agility is a plus or a times, like mine's is times 8. I'm
His
assuming
mul-
his
his
agility is
multiplier is a
probably
4.
7.
oh
For
wait,
agility,
agility is 7. Sorry, yeah.
7. So he would still do times 4. So that's not bad. You can go abomination.
All right, so he's how much focus he should spend?
That's
He
up
had,
to
I
you.
mean, he has plenty of it. Let's just go ahead and spend an additional 20. So let me.
So it's 25 total.
Yep. All right, so he's gonna make an agility check.
Blast him up.
18. It passes because of the berserk that he's in.
Because it's a -2. Nice.
So it's gonna be -3, unfortunately, on his multiplier.
Oh, why is it only ×4? I thought you said it was ×7.
That's the damage.
That's the
damage
roll.
multiplier.
Oh yeah, his only 4. So
Wait.
wait, should he do that?
4.
Yeah, his only gonna be a 4.
I mean, he still gets
I mean, he'll still take some damage.
3, 10. He'd do 20. 3
Yeah.
times 1 plus 7 is 10, and then he gets
Yeah.
10 extra for the focus he spent. So he'd do 20 damage,
Yeah.
which isn't nothing. But I thought he had. This was more than that.
All right, so he'll take 20 damage on that one. So basically, what I imagine, I mean, he's just in the air, and I mean, he just completely opens up and lets Abomination just have it. And then for his movement, I mean, he's gonna kind of fly closer to Sabretooth. All right, Will, it's your turn.
All right. I'm a little paranoid about Red Hood. Can I make a vigilance check with him without messing with my other actions? Just looking around for him.
That would require an action. That would be an action.
I don't think it's worth that.
Does invisibility break whenever they like attack someone, or is it? It's just concentration. It
Yeah, as long as he's concentrating.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you stun him, he
Yeah.
would lose concentration.
Yeah.
Okay. I am.
Oh wait, did I skip Hood's turn? Oh, I did skip Hood's turn. Sorry. I'll jump right to you. It is now the Hood's turn. I forgot he was right after Fireboy. So, I mean, the Hood being invisible where he is, you just see kind of bolts of electricity just come out shooting, or just come out of nowhere out of guns. So he's going to use bolts of Balthak. He's actually going to aim at Stormshade. So the character makes an Eagle check with an edge against the agility defense of the target within their line of sight. For this attack, add +1 to the character's Eagle damage bonus for every 2 points of focus they spend. On a success, the affected target takes total damage. On a fantastic, takes double damage and is stunned for 1 round. And then also it just says the character fires enchanted bolts of electricity from their fingers. So he's going to make an Eagle check.
With an
edge. Yep. So fantastic 15.
17. Sorry about you.
So yeah, he misses. Oh, I forgot to say how much he spent. He was only going to spend an additional 10. So take away 10 focus. So basically, I mean, you see some electricity bolts just fire directly at you and missing, just hitting the wall just right behind you. And then he just kind of disappeared. Well, he didn't. He reappeared for a quick second and then
Do
disappeared.
we see where the bolts came from? Like a general area. So like maybe a 3x3 or a 4x4 section where he might be?
Yeah, so you saw it kind of came from on the right side of. Well, I'll just go in because he's about to move anyway. But you saw it come from in this area. So then for his movement, he's going to move again. And it is now it's your turn. What's the name? Will.
All right. Let me. 15, 320. Okay. It's kind of trying to get a feel of my ranges. Can I concentrate on the same power multiple times? I can't, can I?
Nah.
Okay. That's fine. I have another one that does almost the same thing.
Okay. So I know you're concentrating on 3 right now.
I am concentrating on... I'm only concentrating on 2.
Yeah, Well, you got the teleport.
Combat's-
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right.
Teleport and boost me.
Yep, you're right.
Combat support I have used, but I'm no longer concentrating on it. Or I'm not concentrating on it. I'm going to use bump power on Blazer's elemental ricochet. The character picks 1 power from another character within 5 spaces and boosts it. If the power has ranges, it doubles. If it affects damage, it adds 1. If an effect normally happens on a fantastic success, it happens on any success. How much does Ricochet cost?
Ricochet.
Question. That sounds like every time he uses the bumped power, you both have to pay the focus.
Ricochet is 10 focus.
Wait, so I'll read it. So the character here picks 1 power.
If the character must pay it. If the power has a cost, the character must pay it as well, with a minimum of 5. So, like, every time Blazer uses Ricochet and spends 10, Will has to spend 10 to bump it. But that's something we can look up later. Look up afterwards.
If we want to do that, I do have plenty of focus, so
Yeah.
I would
Because,
still
like,
be doing that.
when you boosted me, I haven't used anything. Well, I guess Frenzy uses 5. So
I have a
I've
minimum of
used it
15 on
once.
that, so
Yeah. Interesting. That changes things if you have to spend it every time we spend focus, like once we're boosted. I don't know.
So,
We have to look it up.
so the character picks 1 power from another character within 5 spaces and boosts it. If the power has a range or effect of double, okay. If the power effects had any effects that normally happen on Fantastic,
Yeah.
if the power cost,
It's the last sentence is what I'm asking
if
about.
the power has a cost, the character must pay it as well. No,
Is that just for
it's
setting
referring.
up?
No, I think it's just referring to the person who used bump power. I don't think the other person has to pay it.
I mean, Blazer has to pay it whenever he uses the power anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, is it a one-time cost for Will? Or
I think
is
it's
it a every time it's used cost for Will?
To me, it sounds like a one-time.
I don't know. I think it's the other way. But, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah. To me, it sounds like one time, but I can do some research later.
yeah. New powers, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. 100%.
Blazer, what was your cost there on Ricochet?
10.
10? Okay. All right. That's my 3rd concentration. And that's and I'm not going to move anywhere.
So what did that one look like when you bump power?
I think Blazer gets a little blazer on his shoulder that's showing like a recap of what happened last time, of like of him blasting an enemy and it ricocheting around.
You should have some color coordination for like bump and boost, like you see the different color lights. But okay. It's now Stormshade's turn.
Word. What do I want to do? Probably just smack Abomination again. I want to move here. And I'm going to attack Abomination with that right there. I'm going to get my edge to try to hit him. Does 18 hit? It didn't last time, I don't think.
No, 18 does not hit because he's berserk. And then let me see if he actually. Oh, you continue. I'll see if he says berserk.
I mean, I didn't hit him.
Oh yeah, you missed. I'm tripping.
Yeah. I don't know how long it lasts, like from the first time I hit him.
I know. I'm about to check.
Oh, they lose 5 focus every turn. So that's like.
So they're like 3 turns, so 15 focus probably. So yeah, I'll
And
make them boost.
It goes until there's nobody inside or they're out of focus too. Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Cool. I don't like not hitting people. That makes me mad. Yeah. I mean, I moved and I attacked and I missed.
This is in a
That's all I got.
situation you're not normally, huh?
Nope.
Okay, so I mean, you doing that right there. I mean, he just sees you right there, and he's going to use ground shaking stomp. So he's going to pay 10 focus. It makes a melee check, compares it to the agility defense. Every target within reach plus their rank. So I mean, nobody else is over here. So he's going to make a melee check.
He might get fire. He's flying. Never mind. He's not going to get Fireboy.
Ooh, fantastic. 19.
He's rolling real well tonight.
And he also gets a +2 to melee as well. Oh, that's only the score, though.
So, how does falling work?
So
I'll give you an example, and you let me know how this would go. So he's stomping the ground. If I use my reaction to go out here, where there is no ground, I'm assuming I'm within reach plus his rank. I don't know what rank he is, but I'm assuming it's 3 or 4. So that I'm still within. Oh, let me make sure I go the right amount of space. So I'm 1 space too far, I think.
Well, don't forget your ranges are doubled.
1, 2, 3. Oh, they are doubled. Well, I'm going all the way over here then. That's 6 spaces for me, and I'm like 5 away from him, probably 4 away from him between us. But my question is this. I teleport into open air because there's not floor where I'm at.
Correct.
The stomp is stomping the ground, so I'm assuming I get away from that. But
yep, I'll give it to you.
We're on the 4th floor?
Correct.
How fast do I fall? Like, will it hit my turn again before I hit the ground?
So what I imagine like the building is, between each floor is about, I mean, this is a pretty big building, so it's about 20 spaces, or 20 spaces. So first to second, 20, second to third, another 20, third to fourth, another 20. So 60 spaces. So falling damage, if the character, falling. Let me grab falling first.
Did you
so
grab
falling,
that ledge?
try to reach out for it.
Ooh, it's a reaction. I've already used my reaction to teleport over here. Would you let me try to do like an agility to grab it?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I like that. I'll give it to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that then. But let's talk about the falling thing just so I know for future.
So I'll read it right quick. So falling, anytime a character ends their turn in midair, without any means of support, they fall up to 100 spaces. If they don't hit anything, they keep falling until they do. You also take fall damage. So if the character, for fall damage, if a character hits something when they land or whatever they hit, take health damage. To calculate damage, the narrator makes a standard action check, and damage multiplier for the roll is 1 for every 3 spaces fallen, up to a maximum of 20 for the multiplier. But you can also do a control landing. The character can subtract their jump speed from the number of spaces they fell. This reflects the ability to make a control landing. You can also make an odd landing. It says the character is unfortunate enough to fall into a boiling magma or large spikes that can increase the damage. Similarly, it's fortunate enough to fall into a soft hay or snow. The character can reduce damage multiplier. So basically, if you're falling in midair and you hit the ground, if you don't have a way to stop yourself, then you're gonna take fall damage.
Falling from this high is gonna be like times 20.
Correct.
Yeah. And it says I immediately fall 100 feet like this turn right now.
Correct.
Yeah.
So like it's not like turn as in the next time we get to Abomination's turn, I fall up like I'm down 100 feet, but like immediately before Sabretooth goes, I'm down 100 feet.
Correct.
The second one, the Sabretooth, like
before
yes. Sabretooth goes,
before Sabretooth goes, yeah.
I have a hard time believing I can fall that far in like the 3 seconds or whatever a turn takes, but that's fine. That makes it. That's fine.
9.8 meters per second squared.
Yeah, so that's 9 times 3. Like, yeah, that's the math doesn't math there, but that's okay. I wouldn't do that because if I fail an agility check, I die, and I'm not doing that. Even though I do have damage.
I mean, I think you. Honestly, I mean, if you can try to do a control landing, I think you would be able to.
My jump is only like 5. Like my jump is not very much.
Okay, even with a double. Because didn't he double all your movement speeds?
Can subtract their jump speed from the number of spaces fell. My jump is 3, so it would be 6. So it would take away 6 spaces out of 60 or more. So no, that's not going to matter.
So you want to try to grab the ledge though?
No, I'm not going out there.
Okay.
I'm going to the side. He's going to hit me anyway because I'm still going to be within rank plus
Unless
whatchamacallit.
Unless you're falling and Fireboy tries to save you by passing an agility check.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving my life up to one agility check. 2, 3. So I'm moving away. It's still... I don't think I have anything to keep it from hitting me like outright.
How much did you go? 3?
Oh, I could go 6. I forget. Oh, Will, you're the best. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Now I am
You should be out of...
6 squares away.
All right, so the agility
So
defense for okay.
I don't know what rank Abomination is. What rank is Abomination? 3 or 4?
He is rank 5.
He's 5. Oh, I got something special for him then. So 5. What was it? 5
plus his reach.
And his reach is 1 square, so it would be 6
No,
square.
he's bigger. So his reach.
But even if it was just like next to him, he'd still hit me. It's at least 6, if not more.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So yeah, it still hits me, which that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not dead, and that's what counts.
So you'll take 56 damage.
That's not true. I have sturdy something.
Oh yeah. What you got?
I have sturdy 2.
So then
it's
that 8, so 6 times 6.
plus 8.
So 6 plus 6. Oh, 6 times 6.
44. Does it double because it's fantastic?
It does not.
Doesn't double, but it knocks me prone.
Correct.
I'm going to use a reaction. I'm going to use my on your feet. I am within line of sight of that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Barely.
Yeah, just barely.
I'm going to use on your feet. All prone allies within earshot who can immediately stand up.
Nice.
So I'm not knocked prone, but I do take 44 damage.
And what I imagine is, I mean, Abomination just did like a big jump in the air, came down and just like send out a wave of energy, or not energy, but like a wave, and just hit you with it. And then for his movement, I mean, he's going to continue to chase you on this one.
Oh, he's got to.
So yeah, he's going to just run right up on you. Oop, on the wrong layer. So yeah, he just starts running towards you. It is now Sabretooth's turn. I mean, Sabretooth doesn't have any...
He's coming this way too.
Yeah, he's Berserk as well, right?
Yep.
So he's basically just going to do a double movement because he can't do anything else.
Loser.
So yeah, go right there. So again, like I feel like he's just slowly kind of chasing the carnage of you two. Blazers. Oh yeah.
How close did he get? Oh, that's as far as he went. What's his movement?
His movement.
Sometimes the rules for like certain characters don't make sense with what I think of that character. Like I would think Sabretooth is fast as fuck,
Yeah. Nope. He's just regular run speed of 5. He's also still on fire, but he also has a healing factor. So basically, at this point, it just keeps taking 1 health away from him.
Nice. Death by many cuts.
Just keep him running long enough, he'll be dead.
I just keep teleporting away from him. It'll be fine.
Blazer, it's your turn, and then after this one, we might call it. But Blazer, go ahead.
Yeah. So, all right. So Abomination's a little bit too close to Stormshade. So I'm going to fire my Elemental Blast.
Don't forget your ricochet is bumped.
Oh, that's right.
It's
Ricochet's
automatic
bumped.
fantastic. Which I looked it up after we talked about it, and people have made house rules to keep it from automatically bouncing back infinitely.
We'll call it.
Yeah.
We'll say 3. We'll go 3.
Yeah,
Because
that
apparently
seems fair.
there's another power that's like a martial arts or something like that like lets you hit multiple people like
Oh,
Ricochet does,
mhm.
and it's like that one says you can only hit each one of them one time. Like you
Each.
hit a guy, you hit a guy, you hit a guy, but you can't go like back and forth between the same two guys.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, we'll call it house rules 3. I like number 3.
Yeah, I know I was looking too, and it looks like you should still it should still double the damage on success.
Okay. So it does still
For
double
the
damage.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
On Ricochet is supposed to get double damage.
Yeah, it says there.
Nice.
Well, it basically says there's no exception for Ricochet. That explicitly says it does not follow the double damage rule.
Gotcha.
Okay, so yeah, so my concern there is getting into a skulk off.
The
If it ricochets at Abomination.
good old skull one.
You could also try and find Red Hood.
Would well looking for Red Hood would take my action,
Yeah.
and I don't think there's anything about me that would help me spot him necessarily.
Let me make sure the character becomes invisible. They have an edge on agility checks to sneak past people, and enemies have trouble on vigilance checks to perceive them. So you have to do a vigilance check, of course. And even harder to spot things that are invisible but aren't moving. Now, the character must actively be trying to do so in order to make a vigilance check. So yeah.
Okay.
So basically, you would have trouble on a vigilance.
Yeah, so for now, just so I don't risk hitting Stormshade, I'm just going to fire Elemental Blast at Sabretooth.
All right, man. The Supremacy, they got y'all on the ropes right now, huh?
Shit. They've hit us like one time.
True.
Abomination keeps rolling fantastic.
So
If it wasn't for Abomination, they would have done absolutely nothing.
that's a 20,
Yeah,
and that's against Sabretooth's agility.
yep. It'll be 19 damage with his damage reduction.
Yes, that is a 20 is enough to hit. They're both still berserking, huh? Forgot. Yeah, 20 is enough to hit though. And let's see how much damage it is.
Should be 19.
19.
19. Okay. So yeah, tell us what that looked like.
Yeah, so I've still got a shot at Sabretooth across the way. So I just fire beams of blue energy out of my hands that smack Sabretooth.
So yeah, Sabretooth, I mean, he definitely took the hit. He's huffing and puffing, still on fire. I've been subtracting.
Still on fire.
Yeah, been subtracting damage.
It's the whole place smells like burning fur.
Yeah, it's not looking that well for him. But okay, with that though, I guess we'll pause. So the next time we get back up, we'll be at the top of the round. Will be Fireboy's turn, and yeah, that's how we'll stop it. So basically, Abomination and both Sabretooth are going out the Stormshade. The Hood is invisible somewhere. Fireboy is just flying in the air currently. And Blazer is kind of on the other side. And American Chavez and Will are both being protected right now by energy barrier. So yeah. With that being said, that's we're out of here. That's an episode. See you all.